Volkswagen Beetle. I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how to fix a rocker panel. I'm just showing you my hood right now. It was in a little scuffle. This is a replaced hood. I actually got it from a junkyard. Sanded it down, primered it. I have to repaint it. This is an aftermarket bumper. New headlight. Blacked out blinkers. In the process of it all, something I always suffered with was messed up rocker panels, and they look pretty bad, especially if they're on a semi-decent car. See little nicks like this? I had a really big one here that actually, if you look really in right here, you could tell how deep it was pushed in all the way up to here. Now what I did was, it was so deeply in, I had BONDO and I put BONDO over it and sanded it down, but it was hard to achieve the amount of BONDO stuck on it, since there was a lot of the portion was, missing on the bottom as well. It's not like a body panel that you just put the BONDO over and it sticks, so a lot of it would fall off. So this is my second coat now of BONDO over it. I usually put a coat, sand it down a little bit, put a second one, so right now it looks 20 times better than what it did before. And I'm just starting my sand down on the second one now. So right over here, you can tell how it's pretty solid here. Pretty, pretty lined up. Have to sand the bottom down a little bit, but it looks pretty good for, such minimal work. And it looks pretty nice, so I can't complain. But I do have to do a little more sanding here, and maybe I might do another coat or two of BONDO just to make it really even, lined up with the rest of the rocker panel. And then there's like a little nick here, which I actually fixed several of them on the other side. I'll show you. What I used was just regular BONDO. It has a hardener inside. This is gloves, BONDO mixing spatulas, plaque. I always have like covers and stuff just in case it falls on the floor. This is the sandblaster paper, what I'm using now, 3M, the 100 grit paper. Pretty good stuff. Now this right here is a 3M. I don't have the box, but it's automotive sandpaper, which is 60 grit. I do have right here, which is 320 grit paper, which is basically finer paper. It's for paint coats. I'll show you right here. There's 3 steps. Number 1 is for body work, number 2 is for paint and primer, and number 3 is for clear coat painting. Clear coat sanding, I'm sorry. And this right here, as you can see, it'll take most of it off. But if you want to get deep down in there, this stuff won't do it. You need at least 60. I used 60 on the hood when I went straight down to the metal. There was some rust, I took care of it, primered it good. I need to do a light sand of the hood now with the primer to get out some imperfections, but overall it looks pretty good. The other side, which I painted black, I used, bed liner paint, and it's really rubbery. I used the can one from Doopy Color, I believe. And the results came out amazing. There were some, I wish I could actually tell where I used the BONDO here. There was a few spots here, little nicks. I did miss one spot, which you could probably tell right here. I did not use BONDO in that spot, and it definitely shows. But I remember I used BONDO in a few spots over here, but you cannot see it. Once you sand it down, it goes right over with the rest of the paint, and it looks amazing. I mean, I have the tape on it still, but final product will look awesome. So, all this stuff, the rocker panels, they look horrible when they're messed up, but you can fix them for probably about 25, 30 bucks worth of material, and just a few days here and there. You don't have to do it all in one day. And this has 2 coats on it already, and I'm pretty amazed. It looks pretty good, for what it is. And back again on the other side. You'll see, it's a work in progress, but quick fix. I'll have an updated video on, how the finished product looked, and I'm gonna paint the same thing on this side with the black. See how it looks for now. If I want to change in the future, I always have that, chance to with a little sandpaper. All right, thank you. Tell me how it goes. Bye.